the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we see the number 3 seed in this playoff, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on last year's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25.
Will take over first and 10.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
The defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Direct snap. Defense has got him, but that Wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the first down.
Well, I know it's here early in this game, but boy, this is what you want to see as an offense. You get to these 3rd downs, it's all about trying to create opportunities and momentum, and that's what they've done here, converting to get a new set of downs.
Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. Back in motion now. Back to pass. It's Saying. A quick throw to the flat. It's a screen, but the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's broken up. Great defensive play to prevent the deep ball.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
On the return, brought down by the coverage team. They're going to run it. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
To the air, it's Sellers. It's complete. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a first down.
On first down, it's play action. On the run, he'll let it go. Fired into a tight window and picked off.
Well, they come out of that nickel package. The move pays off, gives them an extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. He pulls it in. It's Smith. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position and first down.
Chris, man, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him? They're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
Finds his man. It's Graham. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
Grab behind the line. It's Smith. He's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw it again. Grab down the middle. It's Graham. He's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a first down.
Love to see a quarterback who looks for a matchup on third down. Sees his go-to guy who's got a favorable matchup, gets the ball to him for a first down.
The Buckeyes keep the football on the move. Handoff here from the shotgun. Brings her in the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Heck of a job here on that combination block to open this hole up. You know, when you have 5 blockers that can work as a one unit, that's as good as there is in college football and a very underrated aspect of any great team.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. He's got it. He's open. Moves his way for a first down to the 35. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Now they call a run, and he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. And the Gamecocks looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
That's a really good run by this offense, and Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. First down, looking for more now. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Gamecocks getting set on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaks loose at the 40. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Plenty space at the 20. Touchdown, Gamecocks. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Offense in hurry-up mode. To throw, it's Sayin.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
First down and 10 now. Takes the handoff. It's Peoples.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They look to throw it here on second down. He escapes the pocket. Breaks into the clear. He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Early on, it's a fun battle to go to the national championship deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And he'll set up to throw. Going for a big play downfield. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Returner looking to make a play here. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the Brown game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. They'll hand it off. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. The Gamecocks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Caught near the sticks. It's Parber. Heads out of bounds after a solid game. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Pressure is coming. There's contact on the throw. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down on the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. The Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field.
Okay, here comes the hurry up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Second down play coming up. Takes off in a bootleg. Looking to scramble. He lets it go on the move. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Boy, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Caught over the middle. It's Brown. The ball is loose. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Receiver in motion now. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Now moving the receiver now before the snap. Design quarterback run. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. This college football playoff game is all tied up. And Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And the extra point was up and good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff will be a return. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
Ohio State Buckeyes will take over. First and 10.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Solid run. Moves the ball out across the 20 to 21.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Dropping back. It's Sayin. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
On third down, he drops to throw. That's reeled in. It's Porter. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
What an impressive job here by this quarterback to work through his progressions, had the time to be able to read the defense properly, then eventually finds the underneath route for a first down.
First down. Looking to throw the football. On the move now. He bought some time, now lets it go. Makes the grab. It's Graham. And runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Trying to find room. It's Peoples. He's got the first and still going. He makes the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up,
Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Here comes play number 6 on this drive. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Receiver makes the grab. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offensive coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. He moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. And here's the handoff. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. That kind of execution from a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now for the 25. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. To throw, it's Sellers. Pass not complete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Gets made on the out route. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
What a job by this quarterback here on 4th down. Had to survey the defense. Eventually just goes to the check down for the running back. Moves the chains and keeps this drive going.
And the Gamecocks will have 1st and 10 here. Looking to pass. It's Sellers. Nice grab. Good Smith. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, that's exactly what you love to see here in this 2-minute offense. You come up with a big play, and all of a sudden your mindset gets much more aggressive. You're not thinking just about 3 points. Maybe take some shots, get the ball into the end zone.
1st down and goal. Can the defense force a field goal and keep the lead at halftime? Receiver grabs it. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Well, that's how you close a half up. But what a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after the throw for 6.
Point after, up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. Fielded in the end zone. It's Graham. And he stopped at the 20. Trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Takes a deep shot on the move. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Oh, they spot a holding call. That'll back them up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. The offense now operating in empty. Looking for a man. He escapes the pocket. He gets loose. Slides down to avoid the tackle. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Fires quickly to the left. And the downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little question.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage. Looked like a big play, if not a touchdown, and the receiver just dropped the ball.
The Buckeyes will bring their punt team on the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Here's the punt, high in the air. And they'll down this punt near the 45. And it's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Buckeyes will kick it deep to begin the 2nd half. Bringing it out, it's Bennett. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. We get the second half started with the running play. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
The big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You've got to make the right decision. And on this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Dropping back, it's Sellers. The pocket breaking down, extending the play now. Oh, and he fumbles! The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Grab near the sticks. It's Brown. They tackle him, but the game moves the ball to the 36.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Caught behind the line. It's Smith.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That's reeled in. It's Harvard. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. And they jump on top here in the second half.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Graham. Heckle made it to 29, so he picks up about 4 yards by bringing it out of the end zone. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. To the air, it's Sayin. With sure hands, it's Peoples. Quick juke to get free. Here he goes. Crosses the and it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Got momentum in scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They punch launch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
The game makes it second and medium. Play action, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. Refuses to go down. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Dropping back, it's Sellers. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So second and 10 here as they try to stay out of third and long here in this tie game in the third quarter. Bringing pressure. Tries to get loose on the scramble, but it's brought down after a short gain.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. The Gamecocks pick up enough to get a first down there. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Looking right, this one caught. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
The defense drops him for a loss. Went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
Back to throw again. He's running out of time here. Job with the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. Back to throw is Sellers. Lets it fly to the wideout. Freshman shows inexperience. Lucky it didn't get intercepted.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Makes it look easy. They've reclaimed the lead with that. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Bringing it out, it's Graham. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. And is intercepted.
Well, your best player has got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. And it's South Carolina in the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. To throw, it's Sellers. He's got it right near the end zone. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. You need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a 4th down stop.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. The pass rush closing in. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
With a 1st down now at the 16, this offense has a lot more breathing room. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quick throw to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. He moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a 1st down.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out with the receiver to make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
The Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. They'll run it from the gun. Breaks loose at the 45. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter, to give them the lead.
DT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter.
35. South Carolina. 31.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. The last time they were stopped on 4th and goal. Rolled the dice, came up empty. And they get it going again here. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Defense dials up the pressure there, plays man coverage, but they couldn't quite get to the quarterback in time, and he finds a nice completion.
Second down after that completion. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. With the catch, it's Brown. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
The quarterback was selling that he was going to throw the ball downfield, and I think the defense fell for it. Instead, he goes to the curl route, and I think it really caught this defense off guard.
There's the handoff. They make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up for the first down at the 47. And the Gamecocks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. And a decent gain there before the defense brings them down. Second down play coming up for this offense.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Third down and inches. Who's going to win this battle in the trenches? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looks to his left and makes the completion. The Gamecocks pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. They'll run it here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Back to throw. It's Sellers. It's an outbound. The catch made. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. All right, serious drama here. This semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? Defense is coming after him. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the fourth quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Looking to scramble. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards. But anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Their last chance here. Oh, they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. Fourth down. Fourth quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And it's a direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time, just a few in the play. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And it's a Wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Ohio State.
The spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Then the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock. Running play called on third and short. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up fourth down and short. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Rolling the dice a bit, up one possession and going for it on fourth down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Leading here in the fourth quarter, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. And somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. It's a one-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on fourth down. Looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep down the left side. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A full down stop.
Boy, interesting call to me, Chris. With the lead, a chance to maybe settle for a field goal, make it a two-possession game. Instead, the aggressive approach. Now you give your opponent a chance to get back in this game.
Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. Can the offense step up? The running back here in a direct snap. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Looking to throw. It's Sellers. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Now in third and very long, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Oh, Chris, the quarterback and the receiver just not quite on the same page there on that third down and long. But at this point in the game, you got to consider going for this. They need a touchdown.
So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. This might be for the ball game. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency, and that's a great example that he's up to it.
First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the fourth quarter? Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
And Chris, with the game on the line, the offense delivers. Good job up front. The quarterback makes a great throw, and they get the go-ahead score here late in the game to go up 2. The big decision now for the head coach, the extra point, or do you go for 2 to make it a 4-point game?
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Hey, really good call here by the defensive coordinator working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Get 6 defensive backs with that dime look. Cover as much ground as you can and have as much speed as you can.
The catch is made for a huge pickup. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Running out of time in the pocket. Intercepted in the end zone. In the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.